Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope everything is going well. I want to wish you a Chodesh Tov, a happy new month. We are starting the month of Kislev, a very exciting month. So I want to talk about an interesting concept that the Rebbe brings in a Sikha that I learned yesterday, that the Rebbe speaks about how the Torah is not just a sign. He says the Torah is a sign for the forefathers to their sons. We're the sons of the forefathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It's a sign to us not only that we shall learn something from it, not just that, it says Hashem obviously promises the Avos that we're going to get the land of Israel, the Mashiach's going to come. These are all signs, but it's not just signs, but also we can learn from the Torah. The Torah, it can give us the tools to succeed in any situation that we're in. For example, a person could see the qualities of Abraham, the kindness of Abraham, how even after he had his circumcision, he was in so much pain 3 days later, all he was concerned about was to bring guests into the house. So from that one could learn how they could behave themselves in a holy way, to want to have guests in their home, to want to care about the welfare of others. So the Torah is not just a sign for us, but also gives us good counseling, good advice for how to be holier people ourselves. But even deeper than that, the Torah gives us strength to succeed in our lives, to succeed in any situation. And it gives us the power to overcome any situation and to turn it into opportunities, as we spoke about in the previous video. To not see things as difficulties, but rather opportunities to turn the darkness into light. So a great analogy for this is that, because first of all, the Torah, I always say that a person, whenever they're going through a hard time, I think I get this, obviously I didn't come up with this is from the Gemara, but whenever a person's going through a hard time, they should go and just learn Torah. And whatever they're going through, when they open up that Torah book and they start learning, especially stuff like Chassidus and the Pnimius of Torah, and Chumash, where there's a lot of lessons, a person could then, they're able to tap into such deep concepts and such inspirational ideas that it gives them the tools. It gives them the tools to be able to succeed in whatever they do, and it gives them the mental capacity. It makes their neshama stronger learning Torah. But even in a more simple way, it gives them this great intelligence. The Torah is so intelligent; it's the intelligence of God we're talking about. So whatever little problem the person's going through, they have a much greater tool at their hands now. They have the wisdom of Hashem to navigate through this situation with ease. So think about that. Whatever situation you're going through, as hard as it may seem, if you open up a Torah book and you embark on some of Hashem, you involve yourself with Hashem's wisdom. You're involved with such wisdom that you're gonna fly right through with whatever challenge you may think you're going through. You're gonna fly through it because you've been given the wisdom of Hashem in your own specific way, down to your own specific level. And so I wanted to get to the analogy. A good analogy for this is like a person's going to war. A person's going to war against their enemy. We're at war against our Yetzer Hara, our evil inclination. We're at war to turn the darkness into light. So imagine a person's at war, and whenever they want, they can have access to the newest weapons that no one else has access to, and there's no limit. And if that weapon they need more, they can get an even stronger weapon. They can always get even more powerful weapons. The enemy stands no chance. All the person has to do is just ask for these weapons. So what's this analogy for? We have the tools to always succeed in whatever situation we're going through. All we have to do is ask Hashem for help. How do we call out to Hashem? The verse Asher says, which means Hashem is close to all those who call to Him, and to all those who call to Him in truth. And then the Rebbeim have said, and many of our tzaddikim have said, "Ve'en emes ela Torah." The emes is Torah. That's none other than the Torah. So how do you call out to Hashem? Through Torah. So that's like the weapon. That's our weapon. By learning Torah, we'll navigate through any situation. All we have to do is remind ourselves to open the book and see what Hashem wants from us. See what advice is Hashem giving me right now? Because this idea of hashgacha pratis, divine intervention. The Baal Shem Tov said that a leaf doesn't fall from a tree without it being the full will of Hashem. That everything that happens to us, big or small, is Hashem's will. So how much more so when we're going through a hard time and we open up a Torah book, how much more so is Hashem going to give us the exact sweet piece of Torah we need to turn the darkness into light? So I hope this video was informative. God bless you. I just want to add that if you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe, and share it, because when you share this video, if you get anyone else to learn, you're getting people to learn Torah, you're doing an incredible mitzvah, and you are a part of spreading of the light. Even just you watching this is spreading light. So imagine how much more if you can get another person to enjoy it. So, and if you like this, maybe check out some more. And I want to wish you all an amazing, happy, amazing new month. And if I didn't mention this, I don't think I mentioned this video, if you're not Jewish, you also, through learning the 7 laws of Noah, through connecting to Hashem, learning all the details and the beautiful inner teachings, the deep teachings on the 7 laws of Noah, the part of that's designed for the righteous Gentiles, the area that's designated for the righteous Gentiles and all of mankind, you also, you will be given the power to succeed in any situation. You'll be a light to your people, and you're bringing Mashiach. We're all bringing Mashiach by doing God's will. So God bless you. You should all be very successful in your journeys.